I'm Matt Swarbrick and I'm lucky enough to be a farmer in northwest Wales between the sea and the mountains, and we're trying to prove that you can buy a small farm, that you can make it pay through producing food, but also that you can build social capital by bringing people onto the farm and also build biodiversity and soil at the same time. And I think if we can do all those things, then the future of small farming is super exciting. If you think of a farmer's job is to turn sunshine into food, and looking around our farm, one of the most productive spaces we have are those edge of woodland. It's so that woodland's just kind of fallen into the pasture. And so what I wanted to do was to maximise that all across the farm. It's kind of bringing in lots of this edge effect. And so what we've done over winter is we've divided up all our main pasture, the pasture around the house, into 30 individual day-sized grazing units. And we've done this using key-line design. We've done this essentially on north-south rows, so we still get maximum light penetration. And we've done it, been really careful to leave lots of space still for big machines and tractors and stuff to come through. And so it's not lost the ground, we've just added to it. On our poorer land, so on our north-facing land, we've put in alder, willow, bird cherry, hazel, things that are good for animals to browse, things that are quite fast growing, things that are quite cheap to plant. And then on our better land, we've put in lots of top fruit. So we've put in apple and plum and cherry, mainly apple. And then we've also put in there lots of currants and gooseberries and elderflower and sea buckthorn, lots of other things actually. And we've also put lots of support species in. So we've got plants that are mining down for minerals, we've got plants that are fixing nitrogen, and we've got things that are bringing in beneficial insects. It's like a little mini ecosystem, like a linear forest garden running through the farm. Henbant's only a small farm, and so to make it pay, what we need is lots of layers of different enterprises. But in order not to go bonkers, those layers have to be quite simple and really efficient. So with the fruit trees, what we've done is we've put in mainly apple, and those apples are all designed, so there's only 4 species, and they all ripen at a similar time of year, so we can come in, we can make fruit juice, and within a few weeks we can be done with that enterprise. And also helps with other projects. So actually now we've got the tree lanes, we can move the sheep and the cattle every day around the farm, and it only takes maybe, well, a few minutes really to move that livestock every day. So it's really good for pasture management as well. So financially, we've kept it super simple. So we've divided up probably most of this pasture for about £4,000. It's just semi-permanent electric fencing. It's really cheap to do. And what I'm hoping is in probably about 4 or 5 years time, we'll start getting that income back every year on that. So we'll make more money with the fruit trees out of these fields than we ever would do with the sheep and the cattle. But then also, we've still got that income from the sheep and the cattle. In fact, we might even get more because we've got all those benefits of shelter and shade and increased moisture retention, and also the diversity that's coming off them eating those browsable tree rows. If you want to do agroforestry yourself, do it. It's really good. Speak to Farming Connect. You can speak to me. I'm one of their mentors. But I think it's a super thing to be doing.